Alrighty guys, welcome back. Now today we are going to talk about Xbox, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. Now, it amazes me sometimes when I know people like to fight over which system is better and all this stuff. And what I always find the most entertaining about it is somehow we forget about the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo's, it doesn't matter, it's a different kind of system. You know, it's not a big, powerful PC or a PlayStation Pro or a Xbox One X. It's not that. It's not that. For some reason, people like to think it's between PlayStation and Xbox. And if you go by that, now let's look at this, people. On Video Game Charts, which is the sales site for the game systems, as of January 26th, I guess this is a whole month of sales. I don't know how they tally their numbers, but it says January 26, 2019. Worldwide now, we have the PlayStation 4 at 92 million units. Okay, now people that just like to count United States only, that's not how the world works, is it? We have the Xbox One, Xbox One X, all that combined, whatever. We have that at 41 million, and we have the Switch at 30 million, which has been out, well, nowhere near the amount of time the Xbox One and PlayStation 5 has. And the Switch is going to surpass the Xbox One before this generation's over. So, then we go down here and we look at the sales chart. I guess, I don't know if it goes by the week or a month. I'm guessing it goes by weekly. That's what I'm guessing. But we have PlayStation 4 in North America. It sold 53,000 units. We have the Switch, 66,000 units. We have the Xbox One at 47,000 units. Now that is the United States numbers. The Switch leads United States. You're like, well, the Xbox, it's right there with 47,000. You know, the PlayStation 4 just has 53,000. It's just 6,000 difference. You know. Then we go over to Europe. We have 111,000 PlayStation 4 sold. Then we have 56,000 Switches sold. No, I'm sorry, 59,000 Switches sold, which is pretty much 60,000. Then we have 19,000 Xbox Ones sold. Okay, now we go to Japan, and we all know what that means for Xbox. We have 52,000 PS4s, 52,000 Switches, and we have 101 Xbox Ones. Now for the whole week total, which I'm guessing they go by weekly. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but whatever. As of January 26, 2019, we have the PS4 at 258,000 units sold. It's the worldwide leader by far over the Xbox. The Xbox One has 76,000. And the Switch, 214,000 units sold. You can see it right there. Video Game Charts. It zooms in, hopefully you can see it. But the point I'm making, people, is if you go by these numbers, what do you see? I'll tell you what I see. I see an Xbox system that is on life support. Because if you look below the Xbox One, you have global sales of the Nintendo 3DS. You have that at 41,000 units. The Xbox One, Xbox One X, all that combined, whatever, they combine all those sales together, they just have 76,000 units sold worldwide. So tell me, how is the Xbox right there? I don't know why these channels, I guess one of them is like the Cold Easton channel. I watched him. I understand people can be biased. I know I like the Xbox One too. I'm not saying I hate it. I have the Xbox One, Switch, PS4, I have them all. But does numbers lie? Does numbers lie? I mean, I don't get it. If you want to talk about competition for Sony, you don't even think about Xbox, because the people like to think it's United States, man. That's all. The United States is not all that matters. There's other countries in the world, there's other people in the world that play games. Just imagine if Xbox would have sold over 200,000 units for that week of January. Wouldn't that have been something? They would bragged about that, but oh no, we just look at the United States numbers. You know, even if you go by just United States numbers, you're still way behind the Switch, and you're behind, but you can't go by that. You can't go by that. You're still third place. So, the Xbox One is a system that it's on life support, in my opinion. I mean, it's been a total flop for Microsoft. It's going to get took over by the Switch before this generation's over. Switch has already sold 30 million units, and you know it's going to surpass the Xbox One. So, and if you look at video game sales, should we look at that? Shoot, should we even look at that? I don't think we should. Let's look at that. Well, I can't find that right now, but for some reason it's not bringing up the software sales. But if you look at the software sales, which I have over the weeks prior, it's going to be pretty much PS4 Switch games. You might have one or two Xbox titles in there for the most part. Then the rest of it is PS4 Switch. So, the Xbox One's on life support, people. It's not Sony's real competition. Sony's real competition is basically themselves. We know they have the games. And when you have the games, what do you have? You have sales. What does the Switch have? Mario, Smash Brothers, Zelda, established franchises. And you say, well, Microsoft has Forza and Halo and stuff like that. But it's nowhere near the brands that Sony has. God of War, Uncharted. I mean, you just say God of War and Uncharted right there. That trumps anything that Xbox could put out. But I like all systems. You know, I'm 100% unbiased. What system do I play the most? PS4. What system do I play the second most? Switch. What system do I play the third most? Xbox One. I think the last time I used the Xbox One was what? I can't remember. I think I watched Netflix with it one time. Yeah. So, I mean, all these other commentators can come on here and say, oh, Microsoft, they're doing great. Man, they've turned it around this generation. They saved the Xbox One, and now when the new Xbox comes out, they're gonna take over. And that's always been proven as no, because even if America jumps on, Europe and Japan will not. They never have. History has shown it. So, there you have it. And if you want to go back to the PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360, as bad as that was, Sony still won that because they sold more globally. And that's what matters, right? Like if you sell a product and you make, let's say, it's like with movies, for example. This movie made $50 million in the United States. We're just going to count that as what it, this movie made $300 million in the United States. Let's do that, for example. We made $300 million, but we don't count the $1 billion we got from overseas. We don't count that. You know, that we just made that $300 million. Of course you're going to count all the money you make. Don't pretend. Okay? Sony, Switch, you could say Nintendo Switch, Sony, whichever way you want to put it. Right now, those are the two top brands. Xbox is a distant third. Right now. So, there you have it. And of course, overall when sales, you know, well, you can say, oh, wait a minute. No. Xbox One's got 41 million units sold. Switch has just got 30 million units sold. Look at the software sales. See how many Xbox One titles you see there. So, I like all systems, okay? I just wish people would quit putting videos up on YouTube that compare Xbox One, PlayStation 5, and oh, it's a kid's system. It doesn't matter. It's a Switch. Nobody really plays that. We're talking about consoles. We're not talking about hybrid handhelds and stuff. We're talking about real systems. Switch is a real system. You dock it, or you do a handheld, either way. Sorry. So, pretend all you want, but Xbox One is in a distant third place. So, anyway, that's the video on that, guys. You know, it's time for people to wake up. Xbox lovers, be realistic. Be realistic. And don't get me started on the PlayStation 5 and all this. They're like, oh, the Xbox One's going to play all the games. It's going to play the new Xbox One. Not the Xbox One, but the one coming up after the Xbox One, whatever it's called. Xbox 2, I guess you can call it. Or whatever. But they're like, it's going to play Xbox Ones, 360s, Xbox games. You're like, oh, that's great. That would be great, right? Just imagine this. Just imagine the PlayStation 5 comes out. And the rumors that it's going to play PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. What? PlayStation 3, it's going to play 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just imagine if it plays all those games from the past. Tell me who's going to have the better library of games then. I mean, be realistic, people. Let's be realistic. What's going to sell your system? Is graphics going to sell your system? Yeah, they are. Okay, look at the Switch. Tell me that's the best graphics on the market. You got a handheld system, 720p screen. That's amazing. You see what I'm saying? It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Okay? I could go on about this all day, but I'm not going to. That's enough. That's enough. If you have any questions or comments, again, I'm not hating on the game systems. I don't like the people that put videos up and pretend. They're sitting there hiding behind their gameplay, talking about their system. Oh, the Xbox One. Look at this. Look at this Xbox One S. It is the superior. It's the superior system. It's better than PC. These graphics are better than PC, people. Look at that. Look at that. You can see more sand on the Xbox One X version versus the PS4 Pro, and you can't even see no sand on the Switch version. You can't see the dust flying through the air. Anyway, guys, that's enough. Okay. That was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed that. But there you have it. Okay. Have a great day. Like the video. And always leave constructive criticism below. You know. Maybe I'm missing something. So we'll see you guys always next time. Toodle!